I stand on the authority of the one in whose footsteps I follow. I take charge of this space, this place. This will not drown me. This will not overtake me. This will not envelope me. The boat might be comfortable, but you were made for more. Stand your ground. It will shake and make to break you, but remind this pedestal that it is your red carpet. Lift up your head and stand.
Growing up, being the first child, I'll say that I was a hardworking one. I was dedicated, not necessarily because I am naturally hardworking. Also, for some kind of recommendation of being a good child, I tried my best to be a good child. To be honest, I did work. I was here and there. I did my choices. This kind of followed me to adulthood. I'll just find myself engaged in so many things, and this is why from time to time I find myself exhausted. Like, I find some kind of satisfaction in just working, being engaged. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it just kind of gives me this satisfaction in my heart, like I am recommended by myself. I find myself busy round the clock. I can't be idle. I have 1,000,000 things to do. If I'm not doing this, I'm doing this. I'm like, oh, if this is not available, I can do this, which is not always the best. My brethren would always tell me not to depend on my wisdom in managing time and running things, that I should depend on the wisdom of God. There's actually a wisdom of God that helps you schedule your timing perfectly. Maybe you are busy around the day, and then there's a wisdom of God to tell you that, okay, just read this page for your exam, and that's fine. And truth be told, all these things are not things I must do at once, like in a year or 2 or 5 years. They are things that I can just spread across the span of my life. But pressure, I don't know pressure from who. I think pressure, actually. Nobody is telling me, nobody is saying I have to do all these things at once. Most times, a huge majority of times, my parents are like, just sit down, don't go anywhere, stay at home, rest. This got me thinking, if I can't manage the little things I am handling presently with wisdom, will God entrust me with much more to handle that will destroy me? Of course not. This previous week was actually a lot for me. I kept on asking myself, am I sure I could multitask? These things were not like things that I intentionally took off. They were just kind of things that just happened. So I would say that the multitasking was not my fault, but then it just made me ask myself, can I multitask? I just felt like I was on the run. I was always trying to meet her up. I was always trying to hurry and be there, or always trying to meet up and meet out my targets goal for the day, just so that I can be quick with my week. And I became unnecessarily anxious, worried. I just kept asking myself, how did I get here? Even though I like work, still be some kind of balance where I'm working but I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, and this is just me trying to be conscious about the wisdom of the Holy Spirit in managing my time. Just trying to have fun, unwind, and recharge. Yeah.
Let's do this. Zach, are you ready?
Of course I am.
Wash. Okay.
but at least the scenery is beautiful. No matter what I do,
Okay.
where to go. If I keep walking, I'ma be okay. It's not always about knowing why. Sometimes it's all about knowing what, and that's enough to keep you walking every day.
This is the pig. How many minutes? Oh, hey. The machine. Alright. I promise I'm not going to scream.
You sit there, so I'll be doing.
Okay, let's.
Part is when you're